Hello there. Welcome to Parami's YouTube series, You Can Do Anything, where we're talking about topics like imposter syndrome, how to increase our confidence, or how to even tell our own story. Today, we have an inspirational story of an amazing woman who is doing her thing and living out her dreams. So, Brianna, thank you so much for being here with us
Thank you
today.
so much for having me.
Really appreciate you. So, let's go ahead and get started. You are a business owner, but before we talk about your business, tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you from Kansas City?
Yes, I am. I'm originally from KCK, Wyandotte County.
Mhm.
I still live in Wyandotte County. But I own multiple businesses. I have a boutique, which is like my number one, my main passion. I love fashion, always have. And then I also co-own two businesses with my mom. We have an event space on the plaza, and my mom also is an event designer. So we
Wow.
do a lot of weddings, birthday parties, all kinds of events. So I wear a lot of hats. I do a lot of things. But definitely more passionate about the fashion side. I was a model when I was a child, so that was kind of like my first when I really got to see like the behind the scenes of fashion, what goes into running a business.
So, you are a business owner with multiple ventures. You do two
Yes.
with your mom, and then you have your shop, which you just opened. She just opened a shop last week. I'll let you share more about that here soon. But where was the point in your life where you said, I'm going for it. I'm doing this thing. When did that happen? Yeah, just share more about like
Yeah,
when did you decide to just go for it?
I kind of was forced, not really forced, but I've worked for multiple businesses, e-commerce especially. Um, and I have helped other people's businesses grow. And in 2019, there was a company I was working for multiple years, built that business from the ground up. And unfortunately, I was let go from that job very unexpectedly,
Wow.
with almost no explanation. It was crazy.
Thanks for building
And
this. Bye.
yes, pretty much. And I mean, even before that, as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to have my own brand, my own businesses. Of course, my mom being an entrepreneur has really inspired me as well. Um, and being let go from that job is really what pushed me.
Mhm.
You know, I've seen what I've done for other people. Why am I not doing it for myself? I know I have it in me. And that was just really when I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I went into a little bit of a depression.
Yep.
But thankfully I have my mom and my sister and people around me who know how hard I work, what I'm capable of, and really motivated me to really go for it. So yeah, I'm thankful now for that. In the
Yeah.
moment, it wasn't so fun. But now I can look back and I'm like, if that wouldn't have happened, I would still be working for someone else right now.
Yep.
And who knows if I would even be a business owner.
Wow. I'm so glad you brought up this idea of like your support system. You just kind of
Yes.
naturally said it. It's come up in this series more than once with our speakers that your support system and who people who unconditionally believe in you and can take you off the edge when you are feeling depressed or low
Yeah.
is key. And so it's interesting to hear from every speaker we've had how important your support foundation and your support systems are. Um, Okay, so someone aspiring to be like Brianna, owning multiple ventures, running multiple businesses, what advice do you have to give people out there as far as managing your time with multiple ventures?
Yeah, so thankfully for me, I have my mom who we both do this full time. So we each have, you know, things that we're responsible for. My mom is all over the place, not very organized. She's super creative, so she's like always running around and I'm more organized. I kind of like keep her in check. She'll be in meetings taking notes and then she'll send everything to me and I'll like type things up, put things on her calendar. But now that I have the boutique, which we just opened a week ago, it's it's gonna be hard to
Yeah.
manage it all. So I think managing it is something I'm still working on and
Yeah.
still learning. Um, while also trying to manage like my own life and have personal time, because
Yeah.
right now I really don't have a personal life.
Yeah.
So it's still something I'm learning, but definitely if someone offers you help, if you don't have a business partner, take it. Like if you have family or friends, anyone willing to help you. I think as business owners, we take a lot of pride in doing everything ourselves, but it's impossible. We can't.
It is impossible. And, I have a mentor who told me, your job is not to know it all. Your job is to direct the route your business goes, but you can't know it all. You're not an accountant. You don't have an accounting degree. And it was that permission that my mentor gave me to say, oh, right, you're right. I can outsource these things. And I'm still in the lead, or I'm still the boss. I'm still making the decisions, but I don't have to have the knowledge or the expertise, because that's what other experts are there for, right?
Exactly.
And so I'm really glad that you said that. Tell us more about the boutique. You just opened a week ago.
Yes.
Tell me more about the boutique, and then overall as Divina, the brand, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Yeah, so the boutique, like I said, opened a week ago, but I have been online for about 3 years, almost 3 years. We did have a location on Central Avenue, which a lot of people are familiar with. But once that lease ended, I decided to move. And so we've been closed for probably 8 months, just online only. Trying to find a new spot. I didn't want to rush into anything until it felt like the perfect spot. And so an opportunity came up at Oak Park Mall, literally like less than a month ago. And I took it, and so far everything's going great. Um, and yes, the Divina brand as a whole. So all of our businesses are called Divina. So we have Divina Event Center, Divina Designs, which is the event planning and decor, and then Divina Boutique. And so my goal in 5 years, I have so many goals, so many things I want to do. But I think one of the biggest ones for the boutique is to open more locations, so hopefully in different cities and also different areas in Kansas City. We're in Overland Park now, so I would like something closer to like downtown, maybe Crossroads area. And then also other cities. I'd love to collaborate with other people, celebrities, hopefully. Yeah, I have so many goals in 5 years.
I love it. Dreams and aspirations. This is great. So for one thing that I'm curious about, I always get curious about people's like resolutions or mantras for the year. So if you were to say, what is like your 2024 like career focused mantra or resolution? What is that? Share with us. Because it might help someone else watching.
Yeah, so we were talking off camera, and this is like my first official interview. It's like my number one goal. It's something that I'm actually doing now, is just putting myself out there more. Yeah, showing people the face behind the brand. A lot of people know my mom. They see me with her. I'm her right hand. We go everywhere together, but a lot of people don't really get to hear my story. So that's like the biggest thing that I'm going for. Like
put yourself out there. Could that be the mantra? Like
Yeah.
put yourself out there?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, 2024, put yourself out there, get out there, and let your story and your face be seen, right? And lastly, how can people find you? How can people find your brand or your store or your event center? Where are you located? Give us those details so those watching can, maybe reach out and do that collaboration that you're wanting to do.
Yeah, so we are online at www.shopdivina.co, or you can visit the boutique at Oak Park Mall. We're on the second level, right across from Forever 21. The event space is located on the plaza, 314 Ward Parkway. And you can call us at 816-651-8085 for more info.
Great. We'll ensure to include those details in the comment section so that it can reach you. Brianna, again, thank you so much for being here, for sharing your story with all of us.
Thank you for giving me this platform. It means a lot. And thank you for everything you guys are doing for Latinas in general.
Yes, chicas, let's go. Well, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for other episodes of Para Mi YouTube series, You Can Do Anything. Bye.